Hey YouTube, it's Mandak coming at you with another haul video. So welcome into haul video number, sorry, I hit the camera, into haul video number 83, guys. So as you can see, I have moved. I have a new setup here, which is pretty nice, I would say. You guys will probably have to wait till next year to see the updated collection, but you can kind of see a little bit of how stuff looks here. Did a little bit of reorganizing, kind of putting stuff, grouping stuff together. As you can see, my Fantastic Four collection all together there in one. So little things like that, you'll get to see more shortly here, or I guess in next year. Also, I got new glasses, so it's actually interesting seeing my old videos compared to now. The glasses are definitely more apparent. I also did get blue light on my glasses, so that explains why my eyes look a little bluish. My eyes are naturally like very dark brown, so that's that. Hopefully there isn't a lot of background noise here, and I do live like near a forest, so it's you might hear some bugs or whatever, but shouldn't be too bad. But anyways, guys, welcome into haul video number 83. I apologize that it's been a couple of weeks, about almost a month actually, since I've done one of these. And obviously that's because I've been moving and just did not have the setup to really do this, for you guys. But finally do, and I do have content for 3 haul videos. So these next 3 weeks, you will be seeing haul videos for each week. I was contemplating having it all together in one, but I'm like, you know what? That video will be like an hour long, which will be really like long. So I'm just gonna split up into like 3 main chunks of time that I've had. All of this has been over the course of about a month and a half. So really excited to go over this stuff with you guys. But without further ado, let's get into our sections here, starting with the comics. All right, guys, welcome back to part 1 of my video here. So sorry, I'm kicking my little thing here. Yeah, so welcome back to part 1. This is going to be the comics portion of the video, and I do have a lot to go over. I guess just some backstory on where I got this stuff. I went to a couple Ollies near me, where I used to live, and picked up some stuff. I do have an in-stock trades order here, Books a Million visit, so I'll explain where I got these as I go through, but definitely got some good DC stuff that I was meaning to collect and was able to get for a decent price, so really happy to get those. And really at this point, it's just stuff that I'm trying to cross off my list. Trying to avoid buying new titles, just trying to complete stuff so I can actually get around to reading it. So we'll start here with our smallest collections and work down. First one here is Aquaman Volume 2, Black Manta Rising. And as you can see, this is the Rebirth volume of Aquaman. Got this for $4 at Ollie's, so can't beat that. I did buy the first volume of Aquaman. I'm looking at it right now. I bought that at, I think, Books a Million a couple of weeks ago, about maybe two months ago actually. So was able to get that for a good price. This is the only Aquaman stuff I have. I'm not really too keen on the character, but Rebirth is a good jumping on point, so figured I'd give it a chance. And I do like the writer, Danny Abnett. He wrote a lot of Guardian stuff in like the early 2000s, like mid to late 2000s, I guess. Next book we have here is a volume that eluded me for a while, and that is Power Man and Iron Fist Volume 2. This is, I think, post Secret Wars. Yeah, so this is the Civil War II era, so this is like 2016. I believe I read some of the initial issues with my friends back when I was in college, when I was with the club. Sorry I didn't show anything with Aquaman, but yeah, this collects issues 6 through 9 of Power Man and Iron Fist and the Sweet Christmas Annual #1. So obviously Sweet Christmas is making reference to a famous phrase that Luke Cage uses. So really excited, really digging the art here in this book. I like the art style, the coloring's very nice. So I've heard this is a pretty good series, and we'll be excited to actually read it all the way through. I think I actually have this in singles, so I may actually be selling my singles now that I have all the series collected in trade paperback, but we'll see on that. Next book I got here is one of many that I'm going to hopefully try to track down, and that is the first volume of Jeff Johns' Green Lantern run, titled Sinestro. So you can see here this. Got this for $3 at Ollie's, again, like I said, and this collects issues 1 through 6 of the Green Lantern run by Jeff Johns. So a lot more volumes left to collect here, but very excited to hopefully get this collected and read it. I'm not sure if you guys can look back there, but only Green Lantern stuff I have is the classic Green Lantern volume from the Silver Age. So I don't know when I'll be getting around to reading that. Maybe I'll read it soon. I don't know. I have a lot of like classic, just like DC, those like Silver Age paperbacks they came out with. So I might try to read some of those at some point. But yeah, here's that. These are all really cheap too. Really excited to get these for cheap at Ollie's. Next book I got here is, again, another book I needed for a series I'm collecting, and that is Wonder Woman, Volume 4. Got this for $4. So this collects issues 16 through 24 and Wonder Woman Annual number 1. This is the run by Greg Rucka, and this is obviously Rebirth as well. So I have George Perez volumes. I think I had like the first 3, and then I think I had like the 5th one. I think it is. I'm not sure, or maybe it's the 4th. I don't know. It's not like called George Perez, but it essentially continues that run. But yeah, pick this up, and I don't know how many more volumes there are left of the Rebirth Wonder Woman before it got rebooted. 24 seems like a good time for. 24 is usually the, by like the 4th or 5th volume is usually where a lot of new series kind of get the axe, unless they're pretty good. I don't know. That's not really like a mathematical thing or whatever, but just something I think about. Okay. Next volume I got here, and I think this is considered Rebirth, but it doesn't have the Rebirth logo on it. This is Volume 6 of Tom King's Batman run, titled Bride or Burglar, and this collects issues 38 through 44 of Tom King's Batman runs. So definitely came in a little late here on Tom King's Batman. I came in like towards the very end with the City of Bane, I think is what that storyline was called. So I missed pretty much the first like 7 volumes of Batman. Like, so probably like the first, I want to say like 60 or 70 issues I probably missed. So it will be very interesting to read this, and having a hard time trying to track down some of these volumes for cheap. Obviously, you can go on Amazon and buy them for like $8, $9, but I've been trying to hold out and find them for cheaper online, or cheaper in stores, and I've had some luck here. So another one of these, I think I have, let me see. I had the first 2 volumes of Batman by Tom King, and now this is the 6th, so I still need 3, 4, and 5. So we'll find those eventually. I'm not rushing out to get those. The next chunk of books, I'm going to show these all together so that way we can keep moving on here. But so obviously one of the Batman series I've been collecting is Scott Snyder's run on Batman. Haven't read anything from it yet, and I might have read an issue here or there with a retro issue back when I did the podcast, but I collected the first, I think, 3 volumes in paperback from Second Charles, and then I think a couple months ago, I think I might have showed you guys on these haul videos a slipcase of volumes 4, 5, and 6 of Scott Snyder's Batman run. And Ollie's came in clutch. I ended up getting the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th volumes of Scott Snyder's Batman run, which completes the run for me. So you can see here we got a volume, and these are all in standard size hardcovers. So definitely very interesting to see how these are going to look on the shelf. But honestly, for me, I just care about the material inside. I don't care how they really look per se, in terms of like continuity of format. So these were all $5 each too, so you can't beat that. I mean, these are cheaper than what I would pay for the paperbacks. So I'm glad I held out, and definitely saved some money in the process. But this is Volume 7, Endgame. This collects issues 35 through 40 of Batman by Scott Snyder. This one is wrapped in plastic still, and this is Volume 8, Super Heavy, which collects issues 41 through 45 and DC Sneak Peek Batman #1. This is going to be fun putting all these in the database later, because I got to put them in the database before I put them away, right? Volume 9 is Bloom. That collects issues 46 through 50, as well as a story from Detective Comics #27. And some of these were actually hard to find. I can't remember which one was the hardest to find. I think it might have been Volume 9 or Volume 10. I think Volume 10 was the one I could not find, and then I saw it in the pile. I'm like, yes, okay, because I was like very like hesitant to like buy the first three, knowing that like the last one was gonna be hard to find, but ended up finding it, and that is Volume 10 Epilogue. This collects issues 51 through 52, Batman Futures End #1, Batman Annual #4, and a special preview of Batman Rebirth #1. So this takes us pretty much right up to the start of Tom King's run, so this will go on the shelf accordingly. But yeah, very, very excited to get all that from Ollie's. Was definitely able to take a lot of stuff off my wish list on in-stock trades, which is always great. And like I said, saving money, even better. So sorry, I'm adjusting my glasses a little bit. These glasses are a little bit bigger, so they kind of fit my head a little bit weirder, so it's whatever. But anyways, we'll keep going on here. Sticking with Batman, we have another collection of Batman stuff that I was looking at, and I paid cover for this, granted, because it's out of stock online. Pretty much goes for cover online, but granted, I bought it at Books A Million, so I had a 10% off with my club card, and then I had a $5 off 25 purchase. So I ended up saving like, what was it, like $7. So I would say it's a pretty good deal for this, considering the low price point already for this. And that is Batman Nightfall Volume 2, Night Quest. So all that's left for me now is to collect the third and final volume of this, and decided to go the paperback route. So these are really nice paperbacks. I do have the first one, so will be nice to have both of these on the shelf, and I'm very excited to get around to reading these at one point. You know, this is a very iconic Batman story, so we'll very much enjoy reading this once I collect it all. So yeah, if for anyone's curious, this collects Detective Comics 667 through 675, Shadow of the Bat 19 through 20, 24 through 28, Batman 501 through 508, Catwoman 6 through 7, and Robin #7. So a lot of good stuff here. And again, the cover price on this was $30 for a thick paperback like this. I mean, you can't go wrong. Just really great. Now the trade-off is the paper is like newspaper. It's not the best quality, but it's in color, so I'm fine with that. Plus the omnibus that DC put out like a few years ago is way out of print now, so no chance of getting it there. All right, I'm gonna put this one down and get this one here. So this one was more of an impulse buy. I saw the price on it and I was like, that's pretty good. Let's pick that up. Granted that the cover price on this was $60 at the time, which is insanely, grossly overpriced for what this is. So to be able to get it for $17, I think is a deal, and is pretty appropriate for what size hardcover it is. And that is The Amazing Spider-Man: The Clone Conspiracy. So I know a couple of my friends read this coming out when it was coming out, and I skipped on it. Obviously, I wasn't really keeping up with Spider-Man at the time. This is part of Dan Slott's run on Spider-Man. This collects The Clone Conspiracy numbers 1 through 5, Omega, Amazing Spider-Man numbers 20 through 24, Silk numbers 14 through 17. So I'm trying to think if this double dips with that, or if it's like a gap that isn't addressed in the Silk volumes. I could be wrong. Prowler numbers 1 through 5, Free Comic Book Day 2016, Captain America number 1, and Amazing Spider-Man number 19. So you can see here, this is a little bit bigger than, you know, a Marvel Now hardcover, you know, but yeah, cover price on this was $60 at the time, which that's really inflated. You know, at the most this should have went for at the most it should have went for like 40, 45. $60 for this is not worth it. You're paying for this dude on the cover here. That's pretty much what you're paying for. So, but yeah, I picked it up and we'll give it a read. Well, I obviously have read some Clone stuff, the original Clone Saga, but that's pretty much my extent of it. So I know my friends who might be watching this now, they've done a whole podcast series on the Clone Saga. So definitely go check that out on the Students of S.H.I.E.L.D. YouTube page. There's like a 50 plus video thing where they go through the whole Clone Saga. So yeah, that's cool. Anyways, guys, we'll close the the comic portion of this video with a book that I jumped on the third hardcover for, or third omnibus for, and had to go around and chase the first two. And I can say now, I am fully caught up and I'm awaiting volume 4 of this series. And that series is The Incredible Hulk by Peter David. This is volume 2. Picked this up on Amazon. I got it for, I think, $80 from a retailer in the UK of all places. And they shipped this book on Monday, and it arrived, I think, on Wednesday morning. Like, it was insane how quickly it got here. Way faster than in-stock trades. And, you know, in-stock trades takes about 2 weeks to even, you know, organize my order and ship it. So that's insane. Kudos. I can't remember off the top of my head what that retailer is, but if you ever come across one in the UK, that might be it. I'm not sure. But anyways, this collects issues 369 to 400 of Incredible Hulk, Incredible Hulk Annual numbers 16 through 18, X Factor number 76, and Marvel Holiday Special number 2. Obviously, Peter David, I think, was doing X Factor during this time as well, and his run on X Factor is pretty acclaimed as well. But yeah, this is really the only like full run of Hulk that I intend on collecting. Really, I don't really have too much interest in the character in terms of the comics, but I've heard so much praise about this, and I have read a lot of Peter David. I have read a good sampling of Peter David stuff over the years, and I do like his writing style. So definitely excited to give this a try, and really great to have this spine, by the way, just killer. Love that logo, and just really nice presentation on the shelf. You can see the third volume over here, right there. Yeah, sorry, boom. So that is my comic. That is my comic section for this video, guys. A lot of good stuff. A lot of stuff to put into my spreadsheet now, so that's gonna be fun to do. But yeah. So without further ado, guys, we'll get into our next section here, which will be a lot shorter, and that is the Pokemon cards. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so welcome into part 2 of this video, and that is the trading card section of the video. And yeah, really haven't had a big chance to collect cards these past few weeks. Obviously, like I said, I've been moving, and excuse me, I've actually been traveling a lot too. I forgot to mention that at the top of the video, but I've been traveling a lot for work, so haven't really had a lot of time to hit up some stores, and wherever I go, Pokemon cards are still kind of hard to find still. But the place that did have them, and I was excited to get them, is Books A Million. So I know I talked about in the last section some books I bought at Books A Million, and ended up getting this pack of the Evolving Skies from what do you call, from Books A Million. So did not know that this was a thing. I guess I mean, I probably should have known this was a thing, but I've never seen this like in stores recently, so I decided to pick it up. It's a 3-pack of booster packs, and then you get this Umbreon Hollow card, and then you get the Suicune coin there. So pretty good deal. This was, I can't remember how, this was $13, so sounds about right, right? 3 packs works out. But yeah, we'll get this opened. There's an anti-theft on this, like, really. I guess that's how it is, though, you know, with all the news about people going into like stores and opening card packs to find good cards, and it's just really bad right now. I think it's settled down a little bit since May when that whole Target thing happened, but yeah, excited to get this. This is one of the newest sets from Pokemon Sword and Shield, so we'll get these open and add them to the collection at some point. And that is the trading cards. So like I said, pretty short segment here. I do have some cards in my other videos. I tried to separate them, so I had a little bit for each. So you guys will see more of that in the coming days. But you know, also kind of shout out, I'd love to hear you guys' feedback on the unboxing of the booster pack I did a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure how many views that got or if anyone actually watched it, but I really enjoyed doing that unboxing video for you guys. So if I get my hands on a bigger, you know, box or something like that down the line, we might do something like that going forward as well. But more to come on that, I guess. So that was the trading cards, guys, and now we will go ahead and finish up this video with the Lego. All right, guys, welcome into part 3 of this video, which is the Lego portion. And it has been a very busy month in terms of Lego releases. There's been some sales along the way. I picked up some stuff, but honestly, compared to last year, I think I've tried to restrain myself a little bit more with what I've been purchasing, trying to hold down some sales. I know they're coming. They're just around the corner here. We're getting into, you know, October, Thanksgiving time. So once Black Friday hits, I know there's going to be some sales on Lego. So I'm just going to try to play it out and try to pace myself a little bit. But I did go ahead and pick up some stuff here that I saw was on sale and or had coupons for on lego.com, what have you. We'll go through it here. But starting with the smallest stuff and working up. These sets recently just came out, and they're already on sale for 20% off. So went ahead and picked those up, and that is the 2 power-up packs for Mario. So we have the Frog Mario, which will actually probably go better with Luigi, honestly. And then we have the Bee Mario. So I can't remember. I think this is from Super Mario Brothers 2. I think is when this suit first originated. I could be wrong. I don't know. These are actually based off the games. I don't really play that many Mario games. Sue me. The B one I think is definitely off of 3D Land or 3D World. I could be wrong on that too. But yeah, really cool to get these. These were on sale already. I mean, they've been out for maybe a couple months. So I picked these up for $8 each. So really cool to get those. This next set was a gift with purchase with a set I will show here later on. And I saw this when it originally came out. I thought I was never going to get it because I think it came out in July, and that's when I was doing my no buy July. So did not pick it up then, but very excited to get it now. And I've heard that it's listed again now on lego.com for purchase, gift with purchase. So I guess they have a lot of them and they're trying to get rid of them. But anyways, that set is Lego 6373621. I can't remember what this is called. It's like it's like a little pirate ship, like little miniature like ride or whatever. And it has, I don't know if that's printed or if that's a sticker, but it says Legoat 2021, which is I guess Danish for it's like Legos like play together. I forget what it is. That's kind of what, those are the 2 words that like the founder of Lego kind of merged together and made the name of the company Lego. So yeah, so you can see here This is the very first like gift with purchase I've gotten that has like this little like yellow frame around it, and then you have the set box in here. So will be very interesting to build this. I think this is too small for a live stream, so I'm sorry you won't be able to see it on live stream, but definitely will give this a build at some point. All right, so the next set you saw was in the thumbnail of this video, and honestly, literally just bought this for the minifigures. It was on sale for 20% off at Target, so I bought it. That is the 4 Plus Snow Speeder. So, like I said, it comes with a newly updated, this isn't exclusive to this set, but comes with one of the newer Stormtroopers, and then it also comes with Wedge Antilles, which I don't think I have that version of him. I could be wrong, but you know, honestly, this is not too bad. You get a nice ice piece there. You get a satellite dish. You know, this is for, you know, 4-year-olds. So the builds are definitely way more simplified compared to a regular snow speeder, but most of this will probably end up being scrapped for parts. I don't intend to build this on a live stream or any of that. This is 91 pieces. This will probably take me 5 minutes to build, if that. So we'll see, but there's that. I'm gonna save this set for the end, and I'm gonna show this one. So the set I'm about to show here is actually the one that I bought that that got me to the gift with purchase amount to get that little ship set that I showed earlier. And this one, I don't know if I just wasn't like paying attention to LEGO news, but I did not know this was coming out until I saw the teaser for it back in the beginning of July, and I'm like, oh god, I gotta get that. My dad is a huge fan of the show. If he's watching this, you know, he'll know what set I'm referring to. Before I bought this, I actually went to the LEGO store with my dad, and he saw it, and he's like, you should buy that. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm here to buy other stuff today. So I ended up buying it about a week later, and that is the LEGO 21328 Seinfeld set. So this one, sorry, that was my chair. So this one is very cool. This is Jerry Seinfeld's apartment. Very much reminiscent of the design of the Friends sets that came out, you know, back in 2019 and earlier this year. And, you know, obviously I have the Big Bang Theory set, so this is going to go very nicely with all those. I just have to find a place to put them, but yeah, this set's amazing. Retails for $80. I had $20 of credit on Lego.com, so I got it for $60. And you can see here all the minifigures it comes with. Let me see the box on the back. So very excited to get this. It even comes with his little, you know, brick wall that he stands on at the beginning of every show. You know, he's at his comedy, whatever it is, you know, doing a show with whatever. So yeah, very cool. And the minifigures here are amazing. You get, you know, Kramer, you get George, you know, everybody pretty much. So very nice. Get Newman. So there you go. Very nice. I can't wait to build that. And now all we need is an office set. Please, Lego, make that happen. I would pay anything for that Lego office set. That would be so lit if you made that. Okay, the last set, certainly not the least. This one, again, sorry, I hit the camera again. Sorry, this was essentially an impulse buy as well. And this was the lowest I think I saw it dip in a while. And I found out too that it was retiring. So I'm like, you know, I probably should jump on this before it retires and then it skyrockets in price. And then at that point, I'm not buying it. This will complement my Lego Architecture Statue of Liberty set very nicely. And I remember when I purchased this, I was actually traveling for work and I saw this on sale and I'm like, all right, let me buy it. So I shipped it to my apartment. And that set is the Lego Architecture Empire State Building. So this set is deceptively tall. Don't let this box deceive you. This set is going to be 21.5 inches tall, so almost 2 feet tall. Very big for Lego standards, honestly. And yeah, my girlfriend is from New York, so obviously I'm gonna see if her and I want to build this together. Seems like a very simple build, a lot of tan pieces. For anyone who's curious, yes, I do have the New York skyline set that features a much smaller version of the Empire State Building in that set. So I do have that, but I never got this. Held out on it for a while. Never wanted to pick it up. I thought it was kind of overpriced, and eventually I got sold on it. I bought it because FOMO hit me really hard. So yeah, so that is the Lego architecture set for Empire State Building. Not sure if that one's gonna be a live stream or not. That's a pretty big set, so we'll see. But yeah, very excited to get that, and I know exactly where that's gonna go. So at least I have a spot for this already laid out, ready to go for when we build it. So that should be fun. But we got to get a table. We are in the process of picking up a table from one of my friends, a kitchen table. So once we get that, then that'll be a good spot for us to kind of sit down and build, while we listen to music or whatever we do. So yeah, so that is the Lego portion of this video. A lot of stuff. Still have more to show you guys. I'm actually looking at the hauls for my next 2 videos here, but you guys will have to wait and see those. But anyways, let's go ahead and close out this video with the outro. All right, guys, so thank you for watching again, and thank you again for all your patience over these last few weeks. I know my channel has essentially died and been resurrected like the Phoenix. I don't know. I've been listening to a X-Men podcast. That's why I'm thinking about that. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. And like I said, I have content prepared for you guys for the next 3 weeks, and I do have more stuff on the way. So we'll hopefully be able to pump out some more videos and show you guys what I have. I do have a live stream coming this week. I'm going to try to do one. I still, as of right now, it might be uploaded ready to go by the time of this video uploads, but I do have to find a set to build, and I'll get that uploaded as well. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what was your favorite thing that you saw in this video. I would love to hear that. And until next time, guys, hope you have a great day and a great rest of your week. And until next time, I will see you on the flip side. Peace.